Welcome back. Now, as soon as we head into this room, you want to shoot the Skulltulas before we climb up this wall here. So shoot them down with your slingshot, and then you want to climb up this wall here. And then there's a gold Skulltula that is right behind us, and so you want to turn around and shoot it down and collect token number 96. So in this room we have two Lizalfos that we need to kill and before anything else, so that way they don't surprise us. So let's kill these two guys, one in each corner. So kill them real quick, and then in this particular room there's a little puzzle in which we need Bombchus. And now you probably have Bombchus already from getting them from various chests throughout your quests, or you might have bought them from the guy in Castletown, or the carpet merchant for a ridiculous price in the Haunted Wasteland. So if you've done either of those, then you would have already had this item. In any case, there is a hidden chest which will give you Bombchus as well. So you want to use either your boomerang or slingshot to hit this crystal switch up here on this ledge, and then this will make a small chest appear containing Bombchus. Now in the center of the floor in this room there's a sun face, which looks kind of suspicious and creepy, so if you talk to it by pressing A or whatever, it'll tell you that it needs to be shown the light. So we're going to kill these Skulltulas here, and then you'll see that on the wall there's this little chunk of rock or whatever that is loose or whatever and has light shining around it. So we're going to use those Bombchus that we just opened up in that chest, and we're going to blow up this little wall thing. So it'll fly up there and it'll blast it into pieces. Light will then shine down on top of the sun face, which will smile, thus opening the door. Kinda creepy. Now in this very large room, there is a large Colossus statue, this creepy snake chick, and we can't really do anything in this room at the moment for the most part, so we're just kind of passing through. But on this little raised platform here, you can use Din's Fire to light both of the torches, thus making a large chest appear. Open it to get the dungeon map. And so this will make traversing this dungeon a little bit easier. So with that, you want to head back over to this ledge, and you'll see that there is a switch here, which needs to be held down. So you can climb back up this ledge where we just came from, and then you can push this Armos statue off onto the switch. This will keep it down, and this will open up the door that is above us. So you want to head up these steps, and then go through the door. So in this particular room, we're going to be collecting a bunch of silver rupees, and then we're going to be killing the Beamos along the way because they're awkward, and also because they are sitting on these little ledges that allow us to climb up on top of those little walls. So we're going to do so to get our first silver rupee over here on the left side. So once you've done that, you want to head over to the other side, and you can cut across the middle by jumping on top of this little platform here, and then getting over to the other side. This will spare us from having to tackle the blade traps. So collect both of these rupees up here, and this one you have to jump to in order to get it, and there I totally missed. You can climb up on top of these blocks that are low enough for you. So once you do that, then just go out into this next corner, and from here you can get the two final silver rupees. So once you've collected all of the silver rupees, this will light the torch kind of near the beginning of the room, and there are 3 torches we need to light. I think it's easiest going clockwise. In any case, the first torch is kind of near the entrance room, the second one is on the left side of the room, and the third one is all the way on the right side of the room. So they're pretty evenly spaced apart. Once you've lit them all correctly, then this will make a small chest appear containing a small key. Now before we go and snag that real quick, I'm going to go ahead and drag this sun face block thing over into the light. Once you finally get this sun face into the sunlight, this will open up both of the doors. So you want to head over to the opposite side of the room and collect the small key before we head on through the next door. Now in this little hallway, before you go too far, you want to turn around and you'll see that right above the door is a Skulltula. So shoot it down and collect token number 97 using your boomerang. Once you've done that, then go ahead and head on through the next door using the small key that we just earned. So in this room you'll find a new enemy that is seated on a throne. Run up and touch it in order to wake it up. And this is an Iron Knuckle, and these guys are pretty mean. They have this ginormous axe which does quite a bit of damage if you're not careful. But they attack fairly slow, and they move slow as well. So what you want to do is lure them to attack you by getting close, and then you can back up quickly, wait for their attack to end, and then quickly run in for the kill. There's a slight delay in between their attacks, so use this to your advantage. And if you're lucky, you can get off several jump attacks as well. And I fought a lot of these guys, so I'm pretty used to using jump attacks. But if you manage to get hurt by it, then just stick with regular swipes because you can back up faster. Now, after they've been damaged quite a bit, their outer layer of armor will pop off, and they will then move around very quickly. It also means that they're getting close to being dead. So it's a good and bad thing. Now, when they run quickly, they are a little more vulnerable to your regular attacks. They have a little bit faster reaction time, so the best method, in my opinion, is to run forward, stab, and then quickly back up. Sometimes you'll miss entirely, and then they'll quickly counterattack. So just be very easily prepared to back up very quickly. Once the obnoxious owl finally leaves, you can open up the large chest that is on the Colossus hand to get these silver gauntlets. These puppies will allow you to lift up very heavy things and push very heavy objects as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't make you swing your sword harder, which technically you'd think that it would let you do that too, huh? Well, that's no good. In any case, you will just want to use your Ocarina to teleport back to the Temple of Time, and then just return here in the future, because now we have the Silver Gauntlets and we can progress further into the temple.